Hey guys, ow, welcome to my world. That really hurt. But guys, yes, if you didn't guess from the intro, I have seen Get Out. I went to the cinema the other day, saw it with my other brother, Tommy. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So guys, there is this joke early on in the film, okay, and I don't mean to spoil anything, but it's basically about the main guy, Chris, is with a white girl, okay, so he's in an interracial relationship. And is it because she licks his balls? Now stay with me, I'm not lying on this. The black guy next to me starts laughing overly hard. Now he's in an interracial relationship as well. He's got a white girlfriend. And she turns to him while he is cracking up at this. And he's like, shh, shut up. Nice. So yes, guys, if you didn't already guess, I had super fun with this movie. I really did. Now, Get Out is a unique, original story and a directorial debut from Jordan Peele. And I've got to say, it is hugely surprising. It really is. It was such a refreshing movie to see that I walked out the cinema, and so did my brother Tommy, and we both loved it. We both had smiles on our faces. Now, me and Tommy don't really agree eye to eye on certain horror films or scary films, thrillers. He likes stuff like Ouija, whereas I'd much prefer to watch something like The Babadook or something like that. And just to agree on his level that this was great, and him to turn around and say, you got to get this on Blu-ray day of release. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It was so cool. It was such a cool brotherly moment. It really was. Now guys, firstly, I'm going to say this is not a horror film. This is not a horror movie. Now stay with me. I mean, does it have its horror elements? Yes. And it certainly has this eerie, overlying, creepy, chilling, sinister feel to it. It's got a creepy vibe throughout. But I am telling you, I went in expecting a horror, and I came out seeing one of the best comedies I'd been to in a while. Now, man, the amount of laughter I had, Tommy had, the whole audience in the cinema had, just the whole script, it was too funny. It really was. So yeah, like I was saying, this is not a horror film. This, in my opinion, is a dark comedy, okay? This is... It's got its creepy feel to it. It definitely has that psychological thriller-esque edge to it. So it's more of a thriller than a horror to start with. But it really brings, and it brings it hard, the comedy. Oh. Now, I knew that there was going to be funny moments in it, because like I said, it's from Jordan Peele. He wrote and directed it. From Key and Peele, who brought us Keanu, and I have seen Keanu now with my brother Tommy, and we both enjoyed the hell out of that. But this was freaking hilarious! Like, oh my god! Now don't get me wrong, again, like I said, it has that creepy eeriness, overlying tone to it that overshadows the whole film. It's not horror, it is not straight up horror. The trailer really does not sell it well for what it is, but this movie did make me jump. Now, it is very rare that I jump at a film. It is very rare that my brother jumps at a film. Now, I jumped once, he jumped twice at this movie, which was super cool. It really was. Now, don't get me wrong, it's got its jump scares in it. It has. But to make me jump, and to make my brother jump twice, it was good. It was. Now, going back to the comedic side of things, like, when I say it's a comedy, or a dark comedy, I don't mean it's silly. I don't mean it's stupid. I don't mean it's a straight up comedy. Like I said, it's got that overlying psychological thriller, creepy eeriness to it. And it does keep that seriousness, that psychological seriousness throughout. It keeps that, okay? It keeps you on the edge of your seat. You're sat there like that guy in the film, in the trailer, where he's like, You're sat there like that, okay? Don't get me wrong, but guys, the comedic relief in this film is straight there with it. It really is. Especially from my boy Rod, the best friend in this film. Oh my god, this guy is a comedy star. Like, I don't even care. Give this guy a multi-picture deal. Really, he's gonna be in everything. He really is. He was hilarious. Like, wow. Now, as most of you already know, I did study psychology at university, so this trailer did intrigue me a bit because of the whole... no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to spoil things. Oh my god, right, this is hard. Right, okay, yeah, the trailer intrigued me, okay? Let's just leave it there. And, but the trailer, going in and seeing this film, the trailer does not sell this film. You are gonna experience, like I experienced, a completely and entirely different movie. I really did. I went in expecting this sort of horror that wasn't gonna be great. And guys, I got one of the best movie experiences I've had in a while. I got this great, serious, psychological thriller that was so damn funny. Now, I've heard a few complaints about this movie being just a social commentary on racism. And why I can understand that point of view and where they're coming from and how they're looking at the movie, I can understand that, but this film is so much more. It's not in your face. It really isn't. It does such a good job at addressing racism in such a passive way that it's so subtle, and in the subtlest of ways it addresses that racism and the passive aggressive racism and even just passive aggressiveness it addresses, and it does it so well, and it really does take itself seriously, and it is just beautiful in itself. It's fantastic. I'm just going to leave it there. Now, guys, personally for me, I didn't really pick up on any negatives, for me anyways. Now, I've heard people say it's a social commentary on racism. I didn't mind that. They do it in a very, very unique and very good way that I enjoyed it. And I've heard people say the tonal changes are a bit and that it's just pacing. It has pacing issues with the tonal changes. I really didn't mind them. Like, the comedic relief, the tension release from just the eerie creepiness was great, and it was on point every time for me personally, that I just had super fun with it. I really did. I was enjoying myself so much. So the pacing issues or those tonal changes that other people find a bit iffy, I didn't mind. I really didn't. The only negatives I really had was, and I'm not sure if it's in the trailer that you see it, but actually no, it is in the trailer. And all I'm gonna say is the moment where you see him sink, and that's where I'm leaving that. I thought I wasn't gonna like that, and for a moment it took me out, and I was just like, right. And then I was like, oh no, now I get that. Yeah, I get it. And it took me a moment to understand what was happening. Other than that, the only negatives I really had was there's a few shots in the trailer that aren't in the movie. And I hate that. I really don't like when trailers do that and they show you something that you don't see in the movie, because then I just leave and I'm just like, I didn't see that. But for this, I really didn't mind, because the shots that were in the trailer that weren't in the movie were shots that I didn't like from the trailer. I was like, that looks alright. They weren't in the movie. So that was a good thing for me. As much as it's a negative, I'm taking it in a positive way. So it did a positive job for me, really. Other than that, I really don't have any negatives for this movie. It was such a surprising experience for me that this film, it was just so beautifully shot. It was well directed. All the performances in this were spot on. They really were. It was a well written story from Peele. It had a creepy tone. It took itself seriously, but it was able to have fun with it. And guys, it was just straight up hilarious. I had so much fun with this that I highly recommend you go see Get Out in the cinemas right now. I really do. So yeah, guys, like I said, I had super fun watching this film. The atmosphere in the cinema alone was one of the best atmospheres I've experienced at the movies. Like, the audience clapped several times. They were clapping, they were applauding, they were cheering. Everyone was laughing, everyone was having fun. It was so damn cool just to be a part of that. And to have this film surprise me, because I was intrigued by it, but I wasn't hyped for it. I wasn't like, yeah, I need to see that. I was like, I'll go see that. Tom, do you want to see this? And Tommy came along with me, and just to have a sort of film that we both just were surprised by and enjoyed together, and that me and him could probably sit down and just lose our shit to every single time. It was great, and guys, I loved this film. I really did. I'm calling it now. I'm going to predict that this is going to be on my top 10. This is going to be on my top 10 of 2017. And I don't think I've said that for any other film. Like, this film was such a surprise that I had so much fun with it, guys. Seriously, go see Get Out now. So guys, have you seen Get Out and what did you think about it? Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of it. Was you surprised? Did it creep you out? Did it make you jump? Answer all those questions down below. And guys, don't forget, I am doing a Q&A. So go watch my update video. I'll link it here in the description below. And leave me your questions that you want me to answer. And I will get them to you in the coming week or two when I do the Q&A. I've got a lot of questions that they're going to be fun to answer. They really are. And I'm planning on seeing Beauty and the Beast. Power Rangers is out this week. Go check out my first segment of A Blast from the Past. I'll link it here and in the description below, where I talk the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie from the 90s. And yeah, guys, if you want to see those coming movie reviews, hit subscribe, stay tuned for that. And guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later!
So guys, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with content from me, then click subscribe here. I've linked a few other videos here for your entertainment. If you want to check those out, just click on the image shown. If not, look over my channel. I'm sure there's some other content you will enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, take care.